Welcome back to another chapter of Dissidia Shadowgate. Last time we just completed the prologue, and Firion and his team have actually made it to Stormhaven upon Cosmos' last request, while the Warrior of Light stayed at the Cornelia Plains. Good riddance, because I never liked it anyway. Anyway, Firion and his team make their way to Stormhaven, and their last mission is to help the wizard Lakmir defeat the warlord and prevent the behemoth on rising at the dreaded castle of Shadowgate, while they have actually reunited with a couple of old friends that had fallen in the previous cycle in Dissidia. So, let's get this thing going. Alright, Chapter 1. As the warriors of the fallen goddess Cosmos exited the forest, they saw a wooden door with iron hinges on a stone wall. This reminded them of the many castles each of the warriors had explored in their homeworlds. What was different from all of them was a skull of some sort of creature. Could it be a dragon? Clearly death lurks inside. It's best if we all stay alert and stick together. Bart stepped on something hard, and as he looked, the soil looked as if it was disturbed. Curiously, he brushed away the dirt, revealing a shiny object. It was a small silver key. "Hey, look what I found!" It gleamed under the sunlight, and he handed it to Firion, who opened the door. A loud shrieking noise was heard as they walked inside. The foyer was very spacious, and a dome ceiling towered over their heads. It looked to be approximately 50 feet high. The walls dimmed as two torches burned in their pedestals. To the right was a locked door, and in the center was another wooden door. As the group settled, there was a cold blast of wind, and the door behind them closed with a bang. The room darkened, and they heard a low, deep cackle. "That pitiful wizard Lakmir was a fool to send buffoons like you to stop me. You will surely regret it, for the only thing here for you is a horrific death." "You are certainly one to talk, but could you be able to walk the walk?" Voice didn't answer. "This place is definitely full of traps and ruthless enemies." "Indeed, but they can't stop us. This warlock may not be an easy adversary, but as Lakmir said, we must prevent him from summoning the behemoth and destroy him. Our only chance to do that is by working together. Understand? If we stay together, we survive. We fight as one like we did with Chaos. That is how we shall prevail." Took out his Ragnarok out for them scabbard and stuck it in the air as he cheered. "To victory!" So the journey was bound to begin. Darn errors. With the crystal shards removed and the wooden door unlocked, the warriors set foot on their quest. They entered a room consisting of granite descending stairs and a black book resting on a small platform extending from the left wall. It looked like an ancient tome, and its pages looked as if they haven't been used in ages. At the sight of the walls, Luneth began to shiver. "These walls seem uncomfortably close. I hope they don't cave in on us." "Relax, dude. These walls are as sturdy as a tank." To demonstrate, he knocked on it, and in astonishment, nothing happened. Luneth began to take a deep breath to calm his nerves. They grabbed the two lit torches with the crystal shards and walked down the stairs. But Zidane stopped them as he observed the black book. "Hey, I wonder what this black book is for. I'm sure it'll help us beat this warlock lord to a cripple." As he reached for it, the floor collapsed from underneath. After they fell half of a foot, Trish opened her arms and yelled, "Float!" As if by magic, everyone was hovering, but they were still below the ledge. "Whew! That was a close one." He looked at his hands, and he was holding nothing but thin air. The book was missing. "Aw, man! I can't believe I lost it." "We can't dwell on that. Let's get to the top." He took a grappling hook and pressed a small button on its handle. With a loud whoosh, it extended diagonally upwards and hit the top edge of the wall. He climbed up the rope and the rest of the fighters followed, with Lunith and Shamtoto bringing up the rear. He saw a large stone at the center of the back wall and decided to hit it with his blade. Crack! The noise grabbed everyone's attention as they looked back at the Onion Knight as the stone was removed, and Lunith and Shamtoto looked inside a dark tunnel. For a small pest, I am quite impressed. Let's see what's in there. They peeked in and saw a handle on the left and right walls and an arrow on the front wall. Lunith took it and curiously looked at one of the handles. He rubbed his chin. I wonder if I do this. He reached and grabbed a torch and a crystal shard on the left wall, and the handle slipped down, revealing a descending spiral staircase. No way! Hey guys, check this out! The other warriors ventured in. Inside, they stood at the edge of a lightless chasm. From the darkness below, they could hear the screams and the moans of the undead. Up ahead were two bridges. The left was made of stone and concrete, leading to another chamber, while the right had an old shabby bridge, leading it to a different place. It looked like it was in poor condition for anyone to stand on it. It would have collapsed since it was only made with frayed ropes and rotted planks. Everyone whispered all at once at their surroundings. Well, I suggest we head this way. Everyone walked across the stone bridge, and suddenly a shadow wraith wrapped in a worn-out cloak appeared out of nowhere in a flash of light. Whoa! I've never seen anything like this. Unless we were to die or something. Titus pushed in front, took out his Brotherhood sword, and challenged it. Well then, looks like we got ourselves some fish to fry. Shintoto scolded as he appeared beside him. Do not lose your head, or you'll meet certain death. She pouted with her hands on her hips, and Yuna stepped into the fray. Let us fight together, with all our strength. First was Titus, who sliced the wraith. As a counterattack, it casted Curse on him, which prevented him to make his next move. Yuna used Esuna to reverse it, and Shintoto opened her hands, which started to make an orange glow. Then she shouted, Scorch! Be gone with you! It was Faraga. She released the flames which engulfed the apparition and vanished. She boasted with a smile. Easy! Far too easy! The trio heard footsteps, and Firion asked if they were all right. Oh, certainly! That despot of the undead was quite a warm-up for me. All right, then. Let's get moving. And the team marched on. I should warn all of you viewers that this fix should never be used as a walkthrough by any means. In fact, you might as well watch this thing here. While some of the elements are similar to the original game, there are some variations since this is a Dissidia crossover. Just a warning, do not use it as a guide. Don't mistake it for something else. So, stay tuned for the next part. Sorry if this was so short.